day, folks, and welcome to review number 33. I have yet another Kamen Rider review in store for you today. Today we're going to look at the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Fourze base states. Starting off looking at the packaging, we see the large window here in the front again to look at the figure. There's also the image of Fourze over here on the left. The window itself is kind of covered with little stars and planets on here. The other thing that's kind of a nice touch is this orange stripe around here has a metallic look to it. Again, the back side of the packaging has additional images of the figure in various poses. So here we have the Fourze figure itself, and I will have to admit that I was not too keen on the Fourze design originally, mainly because of the pointed head up here. It kind of reminded me of a dunce hat a little bit, but as the show's gone on, I've grown a little bit more fond of the design. As with a typical Figuarts, you have a ball-jointed head up here, the multi-jointed shoulder, double-jointed elbow, ball-jointed wrist, multi-jointed hip, double-jointed knee. You've got multi-jointed ankle here, and the toe joint here, and everything is pretty good on this figure. I'm actually very pleased with the way this turned out. As I've said before, one of my favorite parts of the Kamen Rider SH Figuarts are the way they can do these segmented eyes, and they did another awesome job here. In fact, maybe even a little bit better, because the lens effect seems a little bit more exaggerated. It may have to do a little bit more with the rounded eyes on Fourze, but I really do like the way the eyes look on these figures. Unlike my O's figure, which I recently got, which had a poorly applied paint job, the paint on this figure is very good. You don't have any of the messy edges or thinly applied paint like I had on O's. Again, I'm particularly fond of this metallic orange they have going on here, so the paint turned out very nice. The Fourze driver is also another good aspect of this figure. They did a very good job of molding it in this clear, center translucent blue plastic, and they've got all the switches molded, and it looks very sharp. But one of the things that they've kind of gone above and beyond with is that these switches actually are removable, and they've gone so to the extent that when we see his other accessories here, if you were to activate one of the switches to activate one of his weapons, you actually have the other switch here you can swap in, just showing from the on to the off position. And I think that's a very nice detail that they didn't have to go to that extreme. And actually, to be honest, because these switches are so small, I will probably never really switch them out. But it is a nice touch, and something that's nice for collectors if they want to go for that accuracy. Another cool feature of the Fourze belt is the activation handle here. It's actually on a pivot joint here, so you can have him posed with the handle out, so he's in the middle of activating his henshin. Again, a common feature of the SH Figuarts line is the inclusion of the accessories. Now, the actual number of accessories that are included with Fourze is a little bit smaller than some of the others, but because two of the accessories are so much larger, actually, taking up a much larger volume of plastic, I think it's understandable. The amount of plastic that you get is probably pretty comparable. despite having the actual fewer number of accessories. His hands here, you've got a pair of hands with just a kind of a relaxed hand, and then you have a pair of hands with the finger pointing out. Then you have the rocket arm accessory and the drill leg, and then you also have the very, very tiny drill switch for the on position. To use Fourze's accessories, you do have to be a little bit brave. I am not one that likes to go yanking limbs off of my toys unless they're, specifically building toys. But that's basically what you have to do here. I'll show you here using the drill leg. You basically just have to grab a hold and yank his leg off, and then it's got the peg there. They are fairly tight though, so you have to really push it on. But there you go. You've got Fourze with his drill leg now. They do make additional accessory kits, and one of the kits comes with a stand specifically for the drill leg, which I'm very much considering getting here because with a pointed drill here on the end, it's kind of hard to balance him. But there's I think 3 or 4 sets out now, and they come with different switches and different modules to attach to his arms or legs. The stand is what I'm most interested in, though, out of any of them. The Fourze design is not my favorite rider design, but this SH Figuarts version is a great figure. He's very show accurate, and Bandai did a much better job with the quality of this figure. The additional module sets, while not for everybody, are a great addition of what some may call a gimmick to the line, but they've managed to do it without sacrificing the quality of the figure. I know that not everyone is fond of the show, but even if you don't like the show, I think Fourze makes a great addition to your SH Figuarts collection.